begin again. Okay, so we'll take the hands on the thighs. We'll take these shoulder rolls. Nice breath in. Exhale it out. A few more your own pace. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then we'll relax the shoulders back and down. And then from here, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Take a breath into the top. And then slowly looking up, lifting the chin. And then exhale again, check. And then a few more like this, your own pace. Lifting the chin, opening the throat. And then exhaling, whatever range of motion is safe for you. Tucking the chin. Breathing in and up. And we'll slowly bring the head back to neutral. Let's take ear to shoulder. Other side, nice and slow. Again, left. And right. I love that. We'll take it again left. This time, the left hand is coming to the outside of the head, just splitting the hand so that you can make space for the ear. And it's not a push, but really just the weight of the hand and the forearm. Let both shoulders relax. Take a breath into that right side. And go ahead and begin to look down. Look into like this imaginary shirt pocket in the left chest. Hand is to the back of the head now. The fingertips can find the base of the skull and give it a little lift out of the neck and shoulder. Then we'll inhale, release, take a few shoulder rolls, movements of the head. That's pretty deep. Okay, so we'll set up for the second side. So the right ear is coming to the right shoulder. Whoa, that is hard to do right now. Wow. Right ear to right shoulder, relax the shoulders, and then taking the right hand, split the fingers so that it's resting full palm on the side of the skull. Take a breath in, relax the left shoulder. And then we'll slowly begin to look down into this imaginary shirt pocket. Take the hand to the back of the head. Bring the fingertips to the base of the skull so that you can lift it up slightly and away from the neck and shoulders as the left shoulder drops. Relax as even still. Try not to round in though. Stay uplifted in the torso at large. And then slowly inhale, release the hand, a few shoulder rolls, movement to find release. Open and close the jaw a few times. Okay, let's interlace the hands, flip the palms, reach the arms up, press, wiggle out of the hips and waist. Look up, take a breath in. Exhale. One more, reach, wiggle, breath in. Exhale, release the hands, come cactus with the arms, bring the blades together. Release the left hand down, right arm over. And then switch. Again, switch. And go right. and left. Last time left. Let's look down, relax the elbows, take the top hand and tuck it behind the back, coming to a half bind. And then see if you can open up the front of the body, the heart away from the belly, and then rotate the right side of the rib cage up. Maybe the gaze comes up, maybe you stay looking down, whichever feels better for the neck, anywhere along the path. And then take 3 long breaths here. We'll begin to release out of this, releasing the hand that's bound. We'll sit up, but face this. Let's switch this momentarily. Let's open the legs up now. Give them a little bounce. Now we'll face this left leg. Hands can frame. Sit up tall. Let's flex the ankle and then exhale as you bow. Okay, right away, we'll move over to the left or to the right. So we'll sit up tall, face this right leg, and then exhale as you bow. Okay, we'll look forward, begin to walk it up, come through center. Let's take the hands and interlace the fingers into steeple mudra. So just the pointer finger and the thumb are released. Let's face the left leg, the torso, and our hands. Then engage the legs, firm the thighs, lift them up, flex the ankles. You're reaching with your heart towards your toes, and then come across, and then sitting back up, coming back to center, and it happens again. So it's a big churn. It doesn't have to be huge. That's the maximum that I'm showing you. You can stay uplifted and take it more upright. But if you want to reach for it, then go for it. Nice stretch for the hamstrings. Firm the thighs for strengthening the back. Take it to the other direction. This is also very energizing. Don't forget to breathe. Keep the legs firm. Up. And we'll come back to center and release. Let's come back into this cross-legged seat. We're taking the opposite leg on top or in front now. And then right away, we'll come to this leaning over towards the right. So we can take that half bind. So we'll come here and then take the top hand, should be the left hand behind you. And then first open up the front of the body. So lift the heart away from the belly, then tuck the tail just a smidge. Now the left side of the chest can rotate up and either looking up or looking down, somewhere in between. You pick, relax the shoulders, the elbows. Okay, we'll come back to center. Let's take the hands back behind you, fingertips away from you, lift the chest. Take a few breaths in all the way to the top of the lungs. Head can stay neutral or gaze can go. Your head comes into neutral and as deeply or as uplifted as you'd like to stay. Come into the hips. We'll stay here for 3 to 5. You can be still or you can sway. Okay, we're looking forward, inhaling to lift. Let's extend the legs out once again, give them a little bounce and a shake. This time we're going to come center in our fold, which could be really more like a lean, and that's okay. So we want the flesh of the seat really moving back behind us. The thighs are lifting up, the ankles are flexed, and the toes are drawing up and in towards the face. So we've got it's like loop. Then from here, once the base of our posture is established, take a breath in with the long torso. And exhale from the hip creases. We begin to bow. If you sense rounding in the upper back, the heart extends forward, and again, we move from the hips. So let's stay here and wherever we are, for the next 3 to 5 breaths. Stay firm, extension of the legs and these muscles here, and enjoy. A few more breaths to soften your way in. Okay, let's come up halfway, walk the torso over towards the right just a hair, and we're coming into this side bend again. So you can stay somewhat uplifted by keeping the hand on top of the shin, or you can come in deeper by taking the forearm down to the ground on the inner leg. So you decide. Then from here, again, it's this theme of opening the front and then spiraling open the left side of the chest. Then the left arm can reach up and over. Keep both legs in that same active state of lifting the thighs, flexing the ankles. Let's come up just a hair. Maybe it's half of half. Maybe it's just a quarter lift. And then take this top hand again, reach it back behind you. Keep the front and the side. Ooh. Okay, we'll release our half bind. Use your obliques to lift you up. Woo. Let's take the other side. Let's start with the arms out. And we'll take this the left arm either to the top or the inside. And from here, firm the legs, feel that grounding. Heart away from the belly, open in the right side of the lungs. And then the top arm is reaching over and stretching. Let's take that quarter lift. Top hand is sliding back behind you, coming into our half bind. And then slide your way back into the depth of your lean. Keep grounding through the inner thighs, lifting the upper thighs. Okay, then we'll use the obliques, release the arms, lift the upper body. Let's take a little slide left and right with the rib cage. Stay firm in the legs. One more each side. Arms come up. Exhale, palms together. And release. Let's bring the legs together, but let's say in more of a Paschimottanasana, so as if we were standing, feet are extended directly out in front of us, flex at the ankles, Dandasana, staff pose. Bring your hands on either side of you at the hips. Push down with the hands, become stronger in the shoulders. Lift up the pelvic floor and feel your pelvis get lighter, tone your low belly. And then exhale and soften. And we're going to do that again. So we relax all of the holds and the pushes, and then we practice it again so we can really feel the difference. So the legs are engaged. Push down with the hands, lift the chest, shoulders are together. And then from here, engage the pelvic floor and tone the low belly. Exhale, soften, relax. And then we'll do it again. Sit up tall, push down with the legs, the palms, pick up the pelvic floor and the low belly. And relax. Great. Let's come into a tabletop position, please. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. You can move at your own pace. Breathing into cow pose, letting the belly drop. That's your inhale, and then exhale, tuck the tail, tuck the chin, push. Work on moving maybe some more of the stiff areas. So an extra tilt of the pelvis, an extra tuck, the chin. Observe the places that need a little more attention, maybe pause, stay in one spot for an extra breath. Okay, let's come into neutral. We'll bring the knees all the way together and then super tuck your toes. So, I mean, don't just tuck, but like lift them and tuck up. Push back through the balls of the feet. Then walk your hands in towards your knees. Your hands can remain down. Your hips are coming towards your heels, but really the weight of your body is leaning forward and can be controlled. If this feels all right, you want to go in for more, you bring your hands to your thighs and still be leaning forward. The fullest extension, the fullest expression of the torture is hitting all the way up. So you can relax the shoulders, relax the hands. Breath. Bring the hands down into our table. Let's extend just the right leg back, the toes tucked, push out through the heel. Bring the right leg all the way over to the left, push out through the heel, look over the left shoulder, see if you can spot the right foot. We'll come back to center, extend the right leg back behind you. And then we'll take the foot off of the ground. We'll let the left arm reach forward. Stay here, or you can begin to bend the right foot and reach for the right foot with the left hand. The foot moves up and away, up and away. And then as you exhale, release a few rounds of cat-cow. Okay, same thing other side. We'll extend the left leg back. Toes are tucked first, and then taking it over towards the right, over the right shoulder, spot the left foot. Coming back to center, leg returns behind you. Tone the belly, reach the right arm forward, stay here, or bend the left knee and reach the right hand back. See if you can touch for the pinky toe edge of the foot. The foot is moving up and back up and back. And then release it all. A few rounds of cat-cow. And then we'll come into a child's pose. Sink your hips way back and your torso long and forward. We'll stay here for 5. Stay in our child's pose, but let's walk it over to the right in the upper body. You can keep both arms long with the crescent shape in the left, or you can take your right arm alongside you. One more breath on this side. Then we'll come forward, lift up, and we'll take it over to the left. You can stay with the arms extended long over to the left, or you can tuck your left arm alongside. Okay, slowly coming back through center, we'll come into a downward facing dog. Take some free form movement. Stretch out through the legs, the shoulders, shake out the head. I need to check the time. Okay, we're rich on time here, no problem. Okay. So from your downward facing dog, lift your right leg to the sky. Bend and extend this top foot. We'll take this right foot down and then bend the knee. Bend, 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 bend. Come back to center. Okay, we're lifting the right leg to the sky. Right foot is coming to the outside of the right hand, and then we're coming into a low lunge. Take the left knee back and down. Let the upper body come long. You can stay uplifted or you can come down. We'll be here for 5. When you're ready, you can begin to straighten the arms and press your hand down into your right thigh. Bring your right arm up towards the sky. Stay like this or extend your right arm back. Leave it like that, or you can pick up the left foot to your bind. So pick your placement. We'll stay here for 3. Return to center, begin to take the hips back and extend your right leg straight and then walk it so that it's centered right in front of the hip. Ankles flex, take a breath in. Exhale as bow. One more breath here. Engage the thigh, same action we've been doing. With shoulder, then from here, the right arm will reach up. So there's quite a bit of, there's a big element of balance in this. So if you feel wobbly, keep the gaze down. If you feel stable, you can look up, take that right hip back. Option to take a half bind here. Right hand is coming back behind you again. Keep lifting in front of the body and rotating the right rib cage up. And then exhale as you look down, release both hands, bend the right knee. Let's come into a warrior one. So push down, sole of the left foot is at 45. Inhale the upper body up. And then exhale, hands come down, step the feet back. We'll take a vinyasa of your own design. Returning to down dog. Take a nice breath in and out. Then we'll look forward and step the left hand to the outside of the left foot, preparing for our lizard pose on this side. So right knee comes down and slides back. The pelvis is very far forward. So you can stay uplifted if you have blocks. You can place your forearms on blocks. Otherwise, you can bring your way all the way down. And then we'll make our way and stay for 5. Okay, slowly we'll begin to straighten the arms. Upper body lifts up, right hand is underneath the right shoulder, left hand is on the right thigh. Open through the front of the body, then rotate the left chest. Left arm goes up. And then pick your positioning. Left hand can go back and you can come into the bind. And then take 3 breaths wherever you decide. Okay, we'll release. Begin to take the hips back and straighten the left leg. And then bring it centered at the hips. So we'll square the hips off, take a breath in, halfway lift. And then as you exhale, we're bowing again, hinging from the hips. And we're coming into the open twist on this side. So right hand is under the right shoulder, but it's fairly wide. So we have a little bit of a wider base. Make sure that this left thigh is firm, lifting up. And then from here, long in the torso, open the left chest, lift the left arm, look down if you're wobbly, and enjoy. Take a half bind if you want it. Exhale as you release, look down. We'll step into our warrior one. So come forward, Tuck the right foot into 45 degrees. Push the feet down and away with the upper body. And then exhale as you make your way down and through a vinyasa. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we'll look forward to the hands and step or hop the feet to the outside of the hands. Setting for our goddess pose, so sliding left and right, and then bringing the elbows and the inner knees and the palms coming together. Press the elbows into the knees, get broad across the chest, tail down, heart up, crown up. Let's bring the backs of the hands together as an alternative mudra. Stretch out the wrist. We're still here. Let's extend the arms out. We resting on top of the knees and we come into chin mudra. Please do finger to thumb. Okay, nice. Let's take the hands down, step the feet back. Take a nice vinyasa. Take an extra breath if you like in your back bend. Open up the hip flexors. That squat, and then we'll meet in down dog. From down dog, we're preparing for pigeon. So let's take the right leg up to the side and bringing the right forward, dropping the shin, sliding the left leg back. Let's sit up first. Sit up, walk the hands in, enjoy the back bend of it with the chest and the gaze, the breath. And then as you exhale, bow. One more breath. You will begin to look forward, tip onto your right hip, stay with this right foot tucked in and bring your left foot all the way to the outside of your right thigh. And then we'll sit up so that we can see that that left hip is lifted. See if you can ground it down. This is turning into a twist. Left hand is coming back behind you. And then you can either wrap from the front or tuck the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Sitting up tall as you exhale, the left chest goes in. Ease is the last thing to come with. Bring the gaze forward, stay in the twist, take a breath. Inhale to unpack, both hands come to the right and bow. I'll have you sit up, make your way back into a downward facing dog. If you'd like to take a vinyasa to get there or a round of cat cow, go for it. And then once you arrive, take a breath. Stretch out the legs and heels. Then we get ready to set up for the other side. Let's take the left leg to the sky. And then left knee is coming forward, setting up for our pigeon, but let's sit up in this pigeon first. So left knee forward, right leg back, walk the hands in towards the left leg. Drop tall, breathe in. And then as you exhale, begin to fold. Okay, our last breath here. We'll begin to push ourselves up, lift up, tip onto that left hip. Take that right foot and bring it all the way around to the left knee. See if you can square the hips so that this right hip will drop and be grounded so that we're more secure in the back body as we twist. So right hand is coming back behind you, sit up very tall, take a breath in, and either wrap from the front or the outside to come into your seated spinal twist. The gaze comes left, take a breath into the belly, from the belly. Take the gaze to the left. Then unfurl it all. Both hands come to the left and back. And then making your way up. Final chance for a vinyasa. Cat cow. Coming into downward facing dog for a moment. To unpack all the twists and folds. And then as you're ready, I'll have you come onto your belly. Come into Sphinx pose. Legs together, forearms down, bodies lifted. Let the shoulders come away from the ears and the chest remain broad, long on all sides of the neck. And exhale as you release, elbows come out, upper body comes down, shaky, shaky of the hips, tick-tock of the heels. And just take a moment pausing on your belly. As you're ready, I'm going to have you flip over onto your back. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself some circles, a low back massage. Other direction. Happy baby. If you want to modify, you can reach for the ankles or the backs of the thighs. Take the soles of the feet together with the knees wide. Bring the arms overhead with bent elbows. And take a few cleansing, relaxing breaths here. Okay, we can keep the arms where they are. Let's bring the soles of the feet down. We'll just butterfly open the right leg and then tuck the right foot behind the left ankle. And you can start to bring that left foot in closer to the left glute and bring that right foot with you. And that's going to take it to a deeper stretch in the quad. So you decide, you can slide it away, less intense, tuck it all the way, and it'll be nice right into the quad. So keep the arms where they are. You can change the arms if you like, and we'll stay here for a solid 5. Begin to unpack this, straighten out the legs, straighten out the arms, take a nice full body stretch, reach, breath in. Ooh. Exhale, take the soles of the feet down, tick-tock the legs, left and right. Okay, let's try the other side. So we'll come through center, soles of the feet down. Let's open up just the left leg, we butterfly, and then tuck the right foot in front of the left, and then we can bring that right heel in, left heel into the right glute until we feel the right stretch for us in the left quad. And then again, you can bring the arms overhead, hands to body alongside you. You decide what feels right for the next 5 breaths and enjoy. As you're ready, starting to unpack this, extend the arms, extend the legs, take a full body stretch. Nice breath in. And then as you exhale, preparing for Shavasana, tick-tock of the hips so that the tail is slightly tucked, but there's length in the low back. Tuck the blades so that there's breadth across the front of the chest. Take a nice clearing breath, inhale. Exhale it out with a sigh. And enjoy this deep healing rest in Shavasana.
I left mine on the floor, so I want to go get it. You can go in. You guys can. You grab that other guy that's on the floor.
Please become aware of your breathing. Becoming aware of your body. Taking a full breath in and letting it all the way out. Taking some movement now and then eventually tipping yourself onto one side, pausing in the fetal position, just tuck yourself in. And then as you're ready, bringing yourself up to a nice seat. Let your eyes come to close. Take a moment to pause and just check in. Be within your body. Be within your surroundings. Bringing the palms together at the heart. Take a nice breath in. Let it all the way out. A humble bow in. Thank you so much for investing your time in this way. May the rest of this day and this week be blessed. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. I'm glad we did it. We made it work. We got it in. Thank you, Rosemary, for your diligence.
Bye. Thank you, Sarah, for helping us
Thank
out
you.
today.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.